Tips for avoiding tax services scams. Tax season is when many people are looking for help with their taxes. And unfortunately, it's also a time when scammers are looking to take advantage of people. Tax scams can take many different forms, from fake IRS emails to phone calls from scammers posing as IRS agents. But there are some things you can do to protect yourself. In this video, we'll give you some tips on how to avoid tax scams. We'll also provide some resources you can use to get help with your taxes if you need it. Be aware of the most common tax scams. There are several different types of tax scams. They're all designed to get your money, private information, or both. Fake tax refund. Scammers may try to trick you into sending them a fake tax refund. They might pretend to be from the IRS and say you're entitled to a big refund. Or they might offer to help you file a fake refund and ask you to send money to them first. Don't fall for it. There are no government-issued refunds that require you to pay money to receive them. If you're expecting a refund from the IRS, you'll get a notice in the mail about when to expect it. IRS imposter. Another scam happens when someone pretends to be from the IRS. They may call you, send you emails, or visit you in person to threaten you with arrest if you don't pay a tax debt. These scammers are often outside the country and difficult to track down. They may even threaten to involve other agencies, like Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. In fact, the IRS will never call you about a tax debt. If you owe taxes, they'll send you a letter. If you get a call from someone saying they're from the IRS and they don't have a letter for you, it's likely a scam. Don't give out personal information to anyone you don't know. If someone offers to help you with your taxes, be wary. You don't have to use a paid service to file your taxes. You can file them yourself or find help at a local library or community center. Here are a few ways you can protect yourself. Ask for their credentials. If you're going through a company, ask to see the credentials of the person handling your taxes. You can also ask for references from past clients. Look for signs of a scam. If someone promises too much or gets aggressive when you question them, they may not be legitimate. Double-check their address. People who work for a company are likely to have a P.O. box instead of a street address. If the address doesn't seem right, that could be a red flag. Be wary of unsolicited offers of tax help. There are a lot of people who offer to help you with your taxes for a fee. But you should be careful because a lot of these offers are scams. The best thing you can do is research the company, ask for references, and make sure they're licensed. You can also ask them for a written contract outlining the services they plan to do for you. Report people who are falsely claiming to help with taxes. You can report suspicious activity to the IRS at any time, including during tax season. You can also report a scam to your state's attorney general, who may investigate further. Know the signs of a scammer. You can use these tips to help you determine if someone is trying to scam you. If they show up, it's a good idea to walk away from the deal. An urgent request for money. Tax scammers often try to pressure you into making a decision quickly. They want to get your money before you think about it too much. An offer you can't refuse. Tax scammers love to tell you that you owe money that you don't have to pay. They might say you have to pay a fine or that you're in danger of being arrested. Unreasonable promises. A tax preparer who promises you a huge refund after filing is probably a scammer. Don't let yourself be pressured into making a decision. It's normal to feel under pressure when you're dealing with taxes. But scammers often take advantage of this by pressuring you into making a decision right away. You can usually take your time deciding what you want to do. If a scammer tries to pressure you, back away from the deal. It's okay to tell them you need more time to decide. Get help from a reputable source. If you do need help filing your taxes, there are plenty of options. You can use the IRS Free File program or commercial software companies, like TurboTax. You can also go to a local library, community center, or even a volunteer site like Head Tax to get free help with your taxes. Be sure to ask about the person's credentials and experience first. You can also ask them if they're a member of a professional tax organization, like the American Taxpayer Association or the National Taxpayers Union. Report any suspicious activity to the IRS. If you think you've been scammed, it's important to report it. You can report scams to the IRS online or by calling them at 1-800-829-1040. You can also report it to the Federal Trade Commission online or by calling 1-877-FTC-HELP or 1-877-382-4357. You can also report it to your state's Attorney General.